Well, hello. Thank you so much for joining me today with Strolling with Sarah Jo. I'm excited to have you here, and we're going to be talking about this topic of training but not doing. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope you're able to gain something from it. But this is something that's really been on my heart a lot lately. So sometimes we invest in training and learning, which we should 100% do. It is so important to take time out and learn and grow and train. So if you are not involved in personal development in some way or personal growth in some way, I highly recommend it. There's so much to learn and so much that you can improve in your life by working on personal growth. Anyways, there is a point in your personal growth journey and training that you eventually have to stop training and start doing. So I have a hard time with this sometimes. Sometimes I'm so busy training and getting ready to do these things and getting ready to start something and working towards that goal that I end up not starting or procrastinating for a really long time on starting. An example is this YouTube video series that I'm working on. I had it sitting in my heart for like a year before I ever started Strolling with Sarah Jo, because I kept feeling like I had to get ready to do something. I didn't have to get ready for anything. I just had to film. But whatever. It took me a little bit to get there. So it might not have been fully intentional, but it happens to us. We feel like we just have to get ready. We just have to get ready. And I'm working on that. Obviously, it is a work in progress, and I'm learning how to train and then learn as much as I can and then just go. Just do it. And it's going to be messy. It's going to be just messy. None of the things that I'm doing are wonderfully together. But you know what? As we do it, we're going to learn and we're going to grow and we're going to improve, and we're going to do that whole fail forward situation. So this idea of train and then just go and do it messy is how we can be successful. As long as we're keeping this progress, not perfection mindset that we've talked about before in our heads, then it's going to be fine. Even if you do whatever it is and you do it messy, you're still moving forward and you're still learning and you're still failing forward. And so that's a good thing. I feel like so many of us work to prepare to make these changes, and then we feel like we have to wait for it to be like the perfect time to make it happen. But in reality, there isn't a perfect time. Life is just going to be better. It's not going to be a better time, or life is just going to be busy. It's not going to be a better time. It's not going to be an easier time. There's not going to be a time that's better fit for our schedule necessarily. It's just, you just got to make the big change. We've just got to do it. Life is going to keep going, whether you do the hard things or you don't do the hard things. Sorry. So sometimes once we have done some training and preparing and we've got a little bit of our bearings, we just got to do it. We just got to take the leap and we just got to go. And the words of one of my friends is, once you get ready and you do that, you just got to do the dang things. Whatever that is, in whatever scenario you're thinking through or that you're picturing in your head, sometimes it's just taking the leap to start working out, to start changing things for your health, to adjust the way your family is functioning so you get more time together, so there's less stress, or so it's a lot smoother. Trying a new way to manage stress, trying a new way to manage your time so you can be more productive and account for it better. Maybe find a way to help more people. Whatever that it is for you, you eventually just have to take the leap and go. So that thing you've been thinking about this whole time I've talked, or maybe you haven't, but just go do it. If you're not sure, you're just never going to know until you take the leap. But that's what it comes down to. Like, you're just not going to know. And then what's the worst case scenario? You fail. Okay, big whoop. So then you try again. Don't we tell that to our kids and to our students and to people? Like, just try again. Like, okay, you messed up. Okay, something didn't go perfectly. Just try again. Take the leap. If you don't have anything come into your mind as I talk, then that's okay. Something will present itself. Always does. And then you can go from there. My questions to you today are simple. This topic is fairly simple, but it's one that I think a lot of us sometimes just need to hear. Is it time to stop training and do the things? Will you be ready to take the leap when it's time? When the opportunity presents itself, will you be bold and say, let's go, and take the leap? Will you do the dang thing? In the words of my friend. I hope your answer is yes. I hope you're willing to do it and do it scared and do it messy, even if it's not perfect, because progress is the goal, not perfection. Thank you again for joining me today on Strolling with Sarah Jo. I hope this challenged you. I hope it encouraged you. I hope it gave you a little something to think about. And we will catch you next time.